Hello and welcome back to the 1970s, under the dome of the game Encased. Welcome back to Playing Hardball. And our, well, slightly challenged character. That's our stats. Brains only 2. And, well, we have to say we feel kind of dirty because there was this convict who touched us, uninvited. So let's go to the restroom and clean ourselves a little bit up. There. Various actions such as eating food or taking medicines may impose certain status effects on you. They can last for different times and be positive or negative. Some attacks and abilities can also apply a status effect that changes the characteristics of the target. For example, bleeding or poisoning will gradually reduce health. So we drank a little bit, fix ourselves up. And I like it, so we can even use the hand dryer here. Which means now we are dry and warm, right? And let's have a look at the mirror. We wink at our reflection and we are confident right now. Charisma +1. Oh, wow. Now we are even charisma at 10. That is something. Oh, there's the janitor's gear. Some soap and a piece of cloth, well, that we take with us. It's always important to check out all the toilets, right? This one, toilet bowl. The sound of running water, we are relieved. For 30 seconds, a small amount of radiation has been purged from the body. Interesting. And there's a broken toilet here, let's search it. Oh, a simple lockpick in there. However, after checking through the toilet, we need to wash our hands. Instead, we used our dirty hands to drink some more water, but that's fine as well, I guess. There we go, yeah. And then can go outside again. So here, that is the nice waiting area.
Mr. Rayhead, would you bring me a cup of coffee, please? Colleague? Well, never mind.
Talk to the guy.
Starting to get bored.
Can't talk with the guy. No, wait, sit down for a minute, please. The silver holds our hand for a moment. Well, everybody is kind of feels inclined to just touch us, huh? Well, let's sit down beside him. He pats us on the shoulder, but barely touches us. Thank you, excuse me. I want to share. So not everything is voice acted, apparently. Where should I begin? Well, my life is not that good. It turns out a good education doesn't guarantee happiness. This is disturbing. I always believed that for a clever man, the sky is the limit. The silver stares into space. He produces a handkerchief from his pocket, raises his glass and dabs his eyes. I used to date this girl. Or rather, I thought we were dating. But now, thinking it all through, I see that she was using me. Do you think a woman in love would keep her lips closed tight when kissing? We were nowhere close to intimacy, of course. Though I didn't insist. I don't know. Maybe I should have been a bit bolder. What? No, he's just opening up, huh? Can you imagine how much I paid my therapist? Pity that none of this advice helped. I spoke with Stacy, with her projection to be precise. I took Sidazolum. I even tried changing my environment and it seemed like life was getting better, but I arrived at Concord to discover the administrators lost my documents. Fate reminds me again that I'm nothing but a fucking loser. Monty covers his face with his hands and falls silent. His shoulders are shaking slightly. Oh, the poor guy. A couple of minutes pass and the silver lowers his hands and smooths back his hair. Thank you for listening. I can't speak about this with anybody, but with a person like you it's much easier. Okay. Yeah, the conversation was different with the other character I tried the game with a little bit. So actually this is kind of interesting. Yeah. Let's touch the lenses of his glasses now. We are hugging him. And we are saying mrr, mrr, and we are laying our head on his shoulder. Monty smiles faintly. Thank you for your support, my challenged colleague. I'm glad you are here. Okay.
Have a good one.
And this one? Oh, well, no. We are... He asked us usually to help him because his papers have been forgotten or whatever, so he can't actually proceed. So let's talk with this guy, Dean Rayet. He's the registration guy.
A tall, bored and haughty-faced administrator is watching you from behind the counter. He impatiently waves you over.
Another silver. Let's approach lazily and mysteriously pronounce Pam Pam Pam.
The face of the administrator behind the counter turns pale, then pouts.
What?
The silver watches you with his chin resting on his fist. His eye seems to twitch.
I'm Administrator Dean Rayet. My duty is to greet the new employees. Don't pick your nose, please.
Take your pants off as a friendly greeting. Dean Rayet mean for a rhyme. Now let's take our pants off as a friendly greeting, right?
The administrator waves his hands in protest.
Oh, no. I don't want to see that. Put your pants back on, please.
Ah, well, if he insists.
Shaking his head disapprovingly, the silver reaches under the counter.
Oh, dear. Another Buddy Paulmark. They must have all gone nuts in HR.
Dean emerges from under the counter and puts a tape recorder in front of you.
Now we'll have a regulation pre-registration greeting. I'll turn on some music. Don't be frightened.
The tape reels begin spinning slowly. The sound of a metronome is followed by solemn music.
Well, we could mimic the dying swan or begin dancing wildly to this music. But I think the music is asking more for the dying swan, right?
Turns the tape off, sighing nervously.
Well, that's enough. I can't watch any more of your theatrics. Give me your Selectron, please.
The Selectron is an electronic key and ID. The computer program embedded in the Selectron grants access to certain areas depending on our wing and rank. Yeah, let's raise our Selectron above our head, make a face and say, "Nya, nya, nya."
The administrator flushes.
Ah, damn it. Just give it to me. I have no time for your stupid games. Give it here.
Yeah, we are giving
Dean
it.
Touches your Selectron tentatively.
Oh, this is covered with... What? Disgusting.
Well, we don't have any pockets, right? Where should we keep it?
The administrator connects your Selectron to his mainframe and upgrades it. Grimacing with disgust, Dean hands it back to you.
Yes, right. It has changed color. Good key. Quite pretty, isn't it? Idiots keep coming, goddammit.
The silver stares at you, clenching and unclenching his hands in an unnerved manner.
I have to provide your briefing. Don't know if that'll make any sense to you. Do as I say. Go through the turnstile and look for the numbers on the floor. On the floor. Floor is the thing under your feet.
Rayet looks at you with some hope.
Number 1, go to the storekeeper to receive your new uniform. Number 2, collect your weapon. Number 3, learn some magic tricks. Number 4, learn to use your weapon. Number 5, learn how to scan with a scanner, see?
Let's stick our tongue out at the glass.
The administrator sighs heavily.
I hope that means yes. Welcome to Concord Station. Get going already. Go bug somebody else.
Yes. So what does he have? Glue, energon, some energy drink, crayfish candy, scissors. I know that from scissors we can make improvised lockpicks or something. But we don't know yet how exactly. So there we go. There's a public terminal. Let's look at it. Throughout the game, we will often have to interact with various computers. Terminals contain useful information, allow us to turn on disabled mechanisms and open locked doors. If we accidentally or intentionally killed one of the main characters, then information on how to progress further in the game can almost always be found in their terminal. So the thing is that apparently everybody in the game could be killed or will die to some effect. Do we have rings here? We have several rings in our ears, huh? Or in our ear, in the right one at least. But so that's good advice. So the terminal screen displays many incomprehensible signs, letters and numbers of different colors. It's very, very complicated. Let's pound on keys at random. We interact with the keyboard using every possible means, pressing with our fingers and toes and pounding with our elbows and head. It all looks very funny but incomprehensible. Let's pound some more. Something's definitely happening to the terminal, but it's not entirely clear what. And some more. We interact with the keyboard using every possible means. Let's do it. Ten more. Okay, well, that's it. So usually the guy here would ask us to help, and then we can actually register him. Oh no, actually I think we can register him. How is it possible? Well, we can register him, yeah, because his stuff got lost.
Bye bye.
Yeah, but this character can't do it. So now let's go here into stealth mode. Let me just try this. Oh, he sees us.
I can see you, you know.
Okay, well, so no chance. But like a normal, non-challenge or non-mentally challenged character could help him to actually get in there. There's a TV set. Yeah, I mean, I think we didn't even understand the problem that the guy couldn't get his registration going. Anna Leroy has cigarette withdrawal.
How can I help?
Slim Silver with high cheekbones is holding a red warning lamp. The badge on the label of her perfectly pressed suit says Anna Leroy, Administrator. She waves her lamp in the air. Attention employees, according to the administrative order of September 14, 1976, the corridor to the bus stop is open for regular base staff. Please note this accommodation does not extend to newly arrived employees. Exclaim, we are saying, oh, and point to the lamp in her hands. She's empathetic. Did you get hit on the head during the landing? What do you need to get through? The protocol is for you to receive your new instructions first, but... Anna has a fit of hoarse, wet coughing of a smoker. Let's cover ourselves out of solidarity. Without pausing in her coughing, she flushed. The flushed Leroy nods limply. After looking around quickly, she points to the door behind her. Cough, cough. Oh my god, that's exactly what I meant. See that door? Go on then. I hope they don't smack me with a fine because of you. Go on, there are buses waiting out there. Big, pretty buses. Now bug off. Okay. Got a piece of cloth there. A new fit of cuffing folds her in half. Let's pat her on the back. Say, don't be sick.
Have a good one.
And move away. Now we want to do this stuff. Also, this guy here, he's like very sleazy.
Like an ice skater, you glide over the polished floor right to the allocation window and smash your face graciously against the bulletproof glass. The red-headed guy behind the counter, wearing a silvery jacket, raises his astonished gaze at you.
It's really funny. So far, everything is completely different with this character. Like everything is completely
His
different, I
insolent
think.
smile slowly morphs into a confused and touched expression.
I want to say that you are very cute and genuine. I'm Sydney Maynard, storekeeper. I issue uniforms to the employees and also sell necessary equipment.
Sydney produces a ruled logbook from under the counter and squints at it for a long while, flipping through pages covered in tiny handwriting. He sighs and puts on his glasses. He points at a certain page.
I see this is your first uniform. I'll bring it out now, but first give me your hands through the window. I have to take off your humane cuffs.
Our humane cuffs are a modern restraining device used while transporting Orange Wing employees. Consists of 2 small steel bracelets with built-in taser that delivers a shock if the wearer handles or attempts to use a firearm. Now, we are not making a Tarzan yell and rip off the cuffs with our teeth and drop them on the counter, right? Maybe we should try it, though.
The Silver watches you moon-eyed.
Oh, well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, we are strong,
Sydney
right?
puts the handcuffs under the counter, takes off his glasses, and winks at you playfully.
Milady, did you know you are fire itself? You've already scorched my heart. Hold on a minute while I recover from this wound and bring you your uniform.
Okay, this guy's really sleazy. Like with the female scientist that I tried out this tutorial first, he was, let's say, comparably interested in us, but in a way different way.
Maynard disappears into storage and soon returns with a small pile of clothes. He leans on the counter, practically stripping you naked with his gaze.
Yeah, that he does with every woman.
For my fair lady.
Ah, let's not happily... A briefing, cool.
Maynard puts on his glasses.
So, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Life under the dome can be dangerous. You may get shot, spill acid onto yourself, get electrocuted, or suffer the effects of a dangerous anomaly. You may also freeze or fry to death.
Sydney fixes his hair.
That's why it's important to wear protective equipment when traveling outdoors. Of course, in hazardous situations, the equipment will get damaged. And the more it's damaged, the more often one has to repair it.
The Silver steps aside from his counter, letting you see repair kit boxes piled in the back of the storage. He points back at the shelves behind him.
We've got repair kits for this gear. There are Blue Wing specialists ready to help you at any large base, of course, but they're not always available. So you'd better learn how to use repair kits and workbenches on your own. It's a useful skill.
His speech finished, Sydney gives you a dirty smile.
Don't know if you understood any of that, but I swear with a face like yours, it doesn't matter. Here, take your clothes, please.
He pushes the clothes through the narrow window.
Let's taste the boot sole. We are getting angry about it tasting
Sydney
so bad.
leans on the glass, studying the orange uniform in your hands.
You'd better not lick it. Oranges sometimes get second-hand uniforms. Though you're lucky. Yours is brand new.
He spreads out his hands as if apologizing.
True. You're lacking a helmet and gloves. Alas, this was an order from above. But you can buy the missing equipment from me. Do you want to?
Let's agree with the loud "Arrgh." So this is what the guy has. Handyman's jacket, resilience criminal +5, mechanical resistance +20, okay. It's not good against heat though. Okay. So, and this guy, well, I mean, he does have some stuff, but of course we don't have the money to get anything. But maybe later on. Yeah. The backpack could be very good though. And we definitely need a shovel. but we don't have anything to sell yet. So, alright. Let's put on the stuff. Worker boots. There. And we didn't even notice that the guy was looking while we were changing our clothing, right? Can we put this one anywhere? No. So there we go then.
Anything urgent, Mr. Krachkov?
Katarzyna, did you mark it as Class 1 again, instead of 2? Look, here's the scanner data. It says the relic is a scientific device.
Wait, but it's still Class 1. I'm not going to violate protocol.
Katarzyna, my dear, you may violate protocol as long as it benefits the company. Take your lead from your colleagues. Correct your report if you have to, and don't act so innocent.
Vladimir, I'm done. How do we mark it?
Class 2 fragile. Tell Noyan the relic should go out with today's flight. Think about it. A Class 2 relic will mean a bigger payoff for the company, and that means a bonus in your wages. Categorizing it as Class 2 means access to state-sealed bids. I bet the Brits will buy it. They're always trying to one-up us.
All right, Mr. Krachkov. I'll correct my report.
Carl, add sealed bids to the market.
There's number 2. Oh, and the trash bin. Even under the dome, the trash bin is our treasure chest, right? What's that? Propaganda videos. Margarita.
A plump, middle-aged, red-headed woman is standing behind a makeshift counter, mouthing her pipe. You see the number 2 drawn thickly on the floor. This must be the armory. There's a small metal flip calendar on the table in front of the woman. Next to it is a small nameplate, Margarita Tkachenko. Tkachenko adjusts her hair and looks at you.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
We are crying, oh, oh, and point at the shelves behind her. Or rather, while we are looking seriously at her, right? Because it's so difficult to see why we are here.
The black impassively shifts her pipe to the other corner of her mouth.
I see.
She turns around and walks to the shelves. Tkachenko returns a couple of minutes later, carrying a device looking like an industrial-sized pneumatic staple gun.
Let's clap our hands happily and cry like a seal.
Margarita slides your weapon, a black logbook, and a pen over to you.
All right. Sign here, please. I'll go find the ammunition.
Let's draw a cross with our face fixed in concentration. Oh no, not even better. Let's draw a Dick instead of a signature. Dick Tracy, of course, right?
The black angrily puffs out a cloud of smoke.
Go draw one on your forehead.
Tkachenko puts a few bright red cylinders on the counter.
These are pneumo cartridges. Load the kraut with them to make it shoot and drive nails. Don't lose it. It's worth money.
She draws on her pipe, the ember flashing within.
Bullets are free, but the bureaucracy is terrible. Better to just forget about it. Or get more creative. Find, trade, or craft what you need yourself.
Yeah.
Tkachenko points behind her back.
Get going. Don't just stand around. The psychic is waiting for you. Once you're done with his magic stuff, go see Botherby at the training zone. He's a bit dotty, but a good man overall. I put the mark in your profile. Off you go.
Let's grab the weapon, knock on our head with it, and shout.
The black watches you through thick clouds of smoke.
Go visit the psychic. Bet he'll like you.
So. Okay. Then. Yeah, so there are functional keys, but of course the key binding can be adjusted.
I'll complain to the Silvers about that idiot. They'll take the appropriate measures. I hate those oranges. What the hell do they break locks for?
Now we have something. So we have this here. It's a kraut, high-tech weapon, a dart gun, okay. Oh. But it gives us more tech. Okay, so then... Corporate cynicism of Silverwinger, seeking to avoid an armed uprising under the dome at all costs, led to the development of the kraut, a pneumatic nail gun and the only legal means of self-defense for the staff of the Orange Wing. New krauts are a rare find under the dome. If we happen to get our hands on one, it's likely used. And a mop is a melee weapon. Airgun. Tja. That's that. There's a person, and by the way, let me just check. So we can actually... applied, criminal... Oh, we are really good actually with 78. Oh, we have the second tier already. The target gains 15 damage plus 15% damage. Prison Bawdry. Ah yeah, infuriate your enemies through verbal abuse, forcing them to make mistakes. Innocent looks. Factual reputation caused by crimes -1. Feint precision plus 15 for the next round. Okay. Interesting. But we are not super lucky, right? Yeah. Well, like, the regular... I mean, we didn't do anything, right? They set us up. So we are innocent, especially as we are so unlucky as a criminal. Let's talk with this guy.
The curly-haired, mustached engineer tinkering with a lock wears a badge reading Maxim Penkovsky, technician. He takes a look at your orange uniform and shakes his head.
Let's stroke his mustache.
The blue starts back from you, but then laughs and drapes a friendly arm across your shoulders.
Shit. You're one of those alternative thinkers, huh? Hubba hubba. I'm not a silver, of course, but I don't think they should have brought you under the dome. Hey, don't touch the lock. It's broken.
We are wagging a finger at the lock. This is a bad lock. Bad.
Maxime produces a thin metal instrument from behind his ear.
You seem like a fine fellow. Want me to teach you how to pick locks? Nothing illegal, just a useful skill.
Well, we are sticking out our chest proudly. Our talent extends to many different spheres. He hasn't even seen us speed eat a hamburger yet.
Shows you 2 lock picks. An automatic one and a simple one.
Now pay attention. Even a child could figure out the first one, but they break real easy. This thing is single use, but it's cheap, and you have to learn how to use it. Now this is how it works.
Maxime shows you how to pick a lock.
See? It's just that easy. Keep your lockpicks in your belt so they're always close at hand. Yeah, the belt is that thing wrapped around your head for some reason. It's actually supposed to be worn like this.
The blue takes the utility belt off your head and fastens it around your waist. He takes a couple of steps back to better appreciate his work.
Well, you kind of resemble a normal human being now. Come on, show me how to pick a lock.
We are pointing our eyes in 2 different directions at once. So, lock picking. So this is how it goes.
I repeat, get a lockpick and attach it to your
anything to scan? No.
And then, apply it to the door. Yes, apply is the proper word.
Actually, we don't need the lockpick. Let's save it for a... Yeah, let's use our bare hands, right? You can save it for a really...
Just don't forget to pick up your uniform and weapons.
Yeah.
It'll be awkward for you if
That's
the door
good.
gets stuck again.
However, we need to go to the psychic guy. And by the way, so there is an alternative route, because like with the scientist, for example, I couldn't lockpick the door. And then you just need to go through here. Like back here. Yeah, through here, and then through there, and then from behind, and then you come through there, and then you are here, right? So let's go here. This is the psychic. Number 3.
Well, you've got quite an aura. You're a natural. Yes.
Before you sits a skinny silver with coarse black hair and a huge cigar clamped in his teeth. As you approach, he smirks cunningly and slowly raises one hand above the table, fingers outspread. Something strange is happening. Paper clips, pencils, scattered toothpicks, and fine debris all rise up and begin to hover in the air. Among them floats a silver badge reading Andrei Mihai, Psi Instructor.
We are shouting, "Gum Gum Kind," and eat an eraser out of the air as it zips past. And yeah, this would have been interesting. So by the way, there is an option that I checked, so we see every possibility. Yeah, but you can also check a box so you don't see the options that you don't have. But I found that this is actually interesting.
The silver doubles over, laughing uncontrollably. The cigar drops from his mouth to the table, leaving a yellowish stain on the shiny finish. When he's done laughing, he picks up and relights his cigar and looks at you with a sly smile.
You're a bright one, I can tell. Here for a briefing, huh? I'll explain it all in no time.
We are very meaningfully saying, you know, and try to articulate a question.
All right, Bright Eyes, stop with the ruckus. First the briefing, and then the questions, huh?
The silver wags an admonishing finger at you.
Uh-huh. And after a sneaky pause, we quietly add, "Gluk."
The silver props his elbows on the table.
Anyway, here's the deal. It's more profitable for people with a high psyche to study psionics. Give me your hand.
Not waiting for an answer, he grabs your hand with his strong, dark fingers. Andrei squishes your hand and his face, too, with concentration.
It's a safe bet there's something in there. You'll be a goddamn wizard, you hear me, Bright Eyes?
The silver takes a thin glove, covered in talc, from his desk, and passes it to you.
Look, a glove, right? But it isn't just a glove. This is an ooh mama hold me tight glove. It takes energy from your noggin, your psyche, and pew! Concentrates it.
He counts off the steps on his fingers.
Learn psionics, put on a glove, make the energy the right shape. That's the whole briefing. Simple? Simple. And now for the questions, huh?
We are saying very meaningfully, you know, and try to articulate a question now.
The silver roars with laughter.
You are one oddball. Come on, get your brains together for a sec. What do you want?
We are prodding the toothpicks on the table with one finger, clap our hands, and drool.
Andrei claps his hands and pokes you with his dark-skinned finger.
Ah, got it. Want to see a trick?
He waves his hand and the toothpicks rise, spinning into the air, gradually forming into a suggestive figure. Mihai cackles gleefully at his joke.
Oh, we are blowing the glove up like a balloon, because balloons!
The instructor takes the glove away and slaps you lightly in the face.
Stop giving me that, Bright Eyes. Starting to lose heart here because of your jokes. This is a high-tech device with a special coating, and you're trying to put it in your mouth. You knucklehead.
He lovingly strokes the glove and returns it to you.
We are asking moonily, Sonics?
The silver snickers into his fist.
Nope. Psionics. Psionics, huh? It's a special ability. Everyone gets it under the dome. Some more, some less. That's how it goes.
We are taking advantage of this person's confusion by yelling spoon and leave in a hurry. The element of surprise is our element, right? Right after checking out, so he's got different kinds of sea gloves over here. Yeah. And there we go, so. But not before we check out his flower pots. Just earth. And that one. I know we can sit. Going there. Oh, $5. Okay. Oh, and his locker, he doesn't care about us. Oh, Daedalus boots. Oh, that's interesting. What do they do? We have plus 0.2 and these... Oh, okay. So it really doesn't matter much. Now, this is actually... Well, the evasion is minus 10. Ah. Fortitude plus 3. Where's the fortitude? No, that's fortune, of course. Fortitude. Fortitude is not there. Well, I don't know what fortitude is. Fatigue, yeah, no, they're not here. Ah, there. Sorry. Fortitude represents our resistance against negative physical statuses. Okay. So actually, but I think, like with minus 10 evasion, I think these are actually the better shoes. Yeah, the other ones, they are the volunteer worker boots. Well, these guys don't want us to dodge anything, right? So, just going here. And then we can go through
Welcome under
directly.
The Dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to this information. Oh, good day.
The young woman's polished badge reads Letizia Rivares. She's carrying a stack of glossy leaflets under her arm. We see another stack of leaflets in a nearby armchair. She approaches us cautiously. Are you busy? I have useful information for Orange Wings employees who wish to mend their ways. Yeah, let's take one of the leaflets from her and begin chewing it. Rivaris, confused, takes a couple of steps back. She composes herself and smiles at us stiffly. Oh, I see. You're a special person, but there's nothing wrong with that. CRONUS is a big family. We welcome everyone. Take a leaflet, please. My wages depend on it. Yeah, we are hooting happily. Of course we will take a leaflet. Silver gives us a booklet. Here you go. Thank you. Read it. There are beautiful pictures inside. Maybe you'd like another one? Yeah, we are hooting happily. Of course we will take a leaflet. Thanks. I don't mean to impose, but could you please take another one? Yes, of course. Thank you. You're actually helping me a lot. One more, maybe? Yes. Hoot, hoot. Would you take one more? Her stack of leaflets is now much thinner. Hope the cameras didn't see that. How about one more? Letizia almost comes to grips with us and quickly passes us a leaflet. Some more? I can't express how grateful I am. Goodbye and have a nice day. I'm going to take a break. Letizia leaves. We standing in the middle of the hall, glossy leaflets sticking out from all our pockets. Ah yeah, interesting. Okay. And they are all worth 1 credit. Let's read them. This is breaking the role-playing a little bit because we are not able to read this anyway. But we gained some experience, right? We saw some. Oh yeah, and here's another vending machine. Let's have a look at this one. Let's shove our foot into it. Yeah, nothing. Foot into it. Nothing happens. Praying doesn't work. Squeezing a button, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, we need to go. But we could actually, we can actually do this one here.
Are you trying to hide?
No. Let's close the door. And now from here, stealth. And now we see this guy, like the red area is where they will see us. Let's open it up with our hands.
Attention! Attention! Criminal detective!
There's always evidence to be found at a crime scene. If there is a witness nearby, they will begin their own investigation and eventually discover clues that will lead them to us or our companion. Depending on the severity of the crime, the evidence is valid from a few minutes to a couple of hours. Oh.
Measures are being taken to neutralize the intruder.
Broken. Let's get out of here. So, we've got some drinks. That's good. That is 3, whereas 4? There. There's a holographic table. Let's have a look at it. It's a kind of table, but instead of holding up food, the tabletop is shining with pretty lights. Oh, we're thinking a bit about what this table could be for. Thinking is hard and boring. Instead, we decide to poke the tabletop. Pictures, and they are moving. Surprisingly, the pattern on the table changes. Now there's a star-like thing instead of a bunch of squares. We weren't paying attention to what we did, so we don't understand how this effect came about. Yeah, we are doing some poking at random, right? Pictures follow each other. Sometimes a friendly man's voice says something, but the pictures are too distracting for us to follow. Yeah, we are thinking about something else while poking, right? The pictures begin to repeat and we get bored. Shrug and leave. Okay. So that's a holographic card for the for the structures inside the dome. Very good. We find another mob. And there are people. Okay, so here Bertha, a beefy orange in a new jumpsuit, is fiddling with the innards of a display board, watched closely by a supervisor. Frosted bulbs shine steadily through the mishmash of wires. The two people don't really draw our attention, but the bulbs do. Inside an attractive box, they glitter in the light of their fellows and draw us closer like candies. We are taking a bulb and put it in our mouth. The temptation is too strong. We put one of the bulbs in our mouth. The laborer and the guard watch us frozen in bewilderment. We are saying hello. We mumble and wave our hand at the people. They exchange looks. We are taking the bulb out. We grab it and pull, but the bulb is stuck. Oh no. We are asking for help. We mumble and point at the bulb in our mouth. The orange and the black hesitantly approach. The guard pushes the orange forward. Thorsten, you're the expert on light bulbs. Help the poor fellow. He glances back at the black's cold stare. Alright, but I've never done anything like this. He takes the top of the bulb in his one hand and tries to open our jaws with the other. The bulb gives up and breaks into several large pieces that stick into the mucous membrane of our mouth. The room is filled with our piteous groan and our mouth with warm, salty blood. Oh, that's not good. We step aside, consumed with pain, and try to remove the shards from our mouth. Oh no. Oh no. Laceration.
With me, Victoria Legrand. As you can see, there are endless salt pans in the western.
Let's talk with them again. The moment he sees us, the orange places himself between us and the box with the light bulbs. Okay, and then with this guy. Okay, very sad. Okay. Well, okay, this is very limiting. So, like with the normal character, Bertha is actually asking us to check or like to have an eye on this guy while she takes a break and she's consuming something, and we can have a talk with this Thorsten actually. Winston Butherby.
A middle-aged black is sitting behind the counter with his hands in his lap. The buttons and zippers on his uniform are polished to a shine, and even his badge, Winston Butherby, Instructor, has been buffed so much it hurts your eyes to look at it.
We are drumming our fists on our chest to show we are ready for the training.
Winston watches your performance without blinking. The black folds his arms.
If I were your mother, I'd have sent you to an orphanage, employee. But you're lucky. CRONUS is much more humane than I am.
Under the aegis of the corporation, even the worst imbeciles can prove themselves.
We are grabbing our weapon in our teeth and perform several push-ups to show we are ready for the training.
He nods with satisfaction.
I see the weapon received check mark. Good. You're not much stupider than the average soldier, so there shouldn't be any problem. Ken Hut. At ease. Listen to my instructions.
Botherby raises a finger.
Task number 1. Find the computer beside the training zone. Start the training program.
He knocks on the counter with his fist.
Are you listening, employee? Task number 2. Go down to the training zone and shoot at everything that looks human. Is everything clear? Do something to show you agree.
We are knocking our fists on the counter as well. Oh no, rather we are chewing our collar while looking Winston in the eye, yeah.
Botherby nods his satisfaction.
Your morale is remarkably high. That's good. Go to the training zone, employee. Today, I'm your Robert McNamara.
What do you have? A raven, soldier's belt, some ammo, gun brush.
The
Okay.
instructor leaves the counter.
Sci-fi story.
So let's use this one here actually. So actually, the thing is dead. So I think, how is it like with melee weapons? I guess we are really bad. So I guess we are actually using the psionics. I think that could be fun. Yeah, and by the way, combining a very low intelligence with influence is of course not the smartest thing, I guess. Because I would have expected that there were already some influence options. Although no, then they would have shown them. No. But I think a very dumb person doesn't need any talking skills. Yeah, so preparing for combat. Before entering combat, we should make sure we are prepared. Yeah, we are checking, so we are pressing some keys. The simple interface gives signs of life. We unwittingly activated the various programs installed on this terminal. The picture on the screen is redrawn. Sherman system simulation of a terror attack on the Spire complex. We are shouting belligerently 10011, hoping the computer will consider us an ally. Text on the screen changes. Sherman system, passenger liner, crash simulation. Please leave the control stick. Fasten your seatbelt. We are grabbing the keyboard with our teeth. The text on the screen changes again. Sherman system, Alaskan winter fishing simulator. We are spitting at the screen and yank our hand free with a couple of keys. The keys spray all around and we finally manage to get free. We step back, clutching our swollen hand to our chest. The terminal screen blinks, showing new text. Sherman system Alpha Squad enters the battle. And we are running to the training zone, yelling like a savage. Okay, so, and it is turn-based combat. And we do have the nail gun. And this psychic glove. So let's find some cover behind here. How much is it actually? How much does it cost? 4 for Psy-Shock. Can we shoot at the guy? Yeah, we do. And this is a phase shift. Yeah, well, let's run here first. Like there. Now we've got 6 AP. Oh, a phase shift. I guess this is defense. No, we're no. Let's do this one here, the Psy-Shock. Okay. And here, spend remaining action points to increase defense class. And there's also there is environmental stuff. So there's, for example, there's a trap, thunder electric mine that we just noticed, and this here, the training hologram apparently is using a melee weapon. But this one doesn't have any weapons apparently. So this one, oh, it does a lot of mechanical damage. Okay. So let's shoot this guy. How much is it? For 6. The cleaving dart for 6. Now then let's use this one here, the Psi Shock. And let's have another one on this guy. This thing, yeah. There.
Thrilling news. You aren't completely hopeless.
Is that so? Okay, and then we are skipping the turn. I'm not sure if we are keeping. I think we are keeping the AP then. Oh, theoretically we could go up here, huh? I wanna look at something. So, yeah, the fatigue is increasing this way. So let's shoot this guy with the cleaving dart. But it costs 6. So skipping again. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so we are keeping some of the points. And there.
I wouldn't cheer for random chance if I were you.
I don't know about you, but I'm sure I'll come here in a year and we'll feel like a real team. This is Victoria LeGrand, and the ghost from the inside. See you
And we need to holster the weapon as well. Not sure if this one is holstered now, but the gun. So there we go. Talking with him.
Botherby nods grandly.
You made it through training without making a total fool of yourself. Congratulations. I'll send a report up the chain about your completely unanticipated success. You're dismissed, employee.
Okay. Yeah, we are not getting anything.
Sipping a margarita right on this spot. Sounds like a sci-fi story. But we aren't strangers to sci-fi here. The detailed plans are...
There's 5.
You see a tall scientist in a white lab coat. It looks as though he's hovering beside the counter in the dull fluorescent light.
We are opening our arms wide and bark signs.
The scientist looks at you with a mixture of horror and annoyance.
Ugh, what a neglected case.
We are not a case at all. We can name the letters of the alphabet and thus prove our intellectual development.
The white closes his eyes and shakes his head.
It's even worse than I imagined.
He points to his badge.
I doubt you can read, but I'm Sebastian Van Olden. I'll give you your instructions now. I'll try to come down to your level and explain how to use a scanner.
We are spreading our hands and say patronizingly, science.
Van Olden rolls his eyes.
Yes, okay, science. That's indeed what we're doing. Let's begin.
He produces a stopwatch and clicks a button.
Your scanner is connected to the Minerva Knowledge System database. Each scan will bring you CRONUS or Forefather knowledge points.
The instructor shakes his head disdainfully.
Scan everything that might be of scientific interest. First of all, anomalies. They could be dangerous. Make sure to have your medication with you. Here, take some Arad 3. It improves your resistance against radiation. No, don't lick it. It's not candy.
He rummages in his pockets, then puts a canvas pouch in your hand.
Here, take this too. This pouch is full of bolts. You can temporarily discharge an anomaly by throwing a bolt into it. Primitive, but reliable. Hey, no, please, they're not for eating. Stop that.
Van Alden pushes a button on his stopwatch.
So, my oral briefing fell within the allotted span of time. I'm ready for your questions, though. What questions am I talking about in this case?
We're giving him a buddy-buddy shove and ask conspiratorially, science?
The scientist throws up his hands, unable to contain his annoyance any longer.
Yes, damn you. Science. Go through the decontamination cabin. Go down to the ecozone and scan the relics. Never thought I'd have to face such a situation again.
We're saying science decisively, clutching our Cerus to our chest, and we are leaving. Okay, so the guy is super unfriendly to a person with intelligence 10.
For decontamination to end.
Like super arrogant, usually. So this was actually friendlier. So, and then the scanning, so that's the thing. So there are these anomalies here. Oh yeah, there's a military med kit. There's stuff in here that's good. Good to have. Arad 3. Oh, by the way, found something. A secret. We discovered a secret. This is like what we have, right? We have an empty one. Or we probably only with an appropriate tech level we get the casing and then we could refill it there, okay. So we need a shovel. Let's get a shovel. Do we have anything that's worth something? Yes, we do. The boots and other stuff. So let's go back to this guy, the sleazy guy at number 1. This decontamination reduces our radioactivity. Yeah, no, where was he? 3. There.
Sydney smiles dreamily at you.
Milady, I had already begun to miss you. Do you want to purchase some equipment?
Remember, our honest work.
Yeah, we are puffing our cheeks, expressing our readiness to trade. So he's got a shovel. Oh, he's giving us a discount. Well, he can have a mob for it. Okay, now the price is really bad. And he can have these volunteer worker boots. What else? The empty beer bottle. For 1, okay. And the leaflets. Ah yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 add up to 1. Well, okay, well maybe we just keep 1 of them. Yeah. Oh, but a tin can. Oh no, we can craft with it, right? So that's all a bit sad. How much money do we have? 53 actually. Yeah, so let's pay the rest with our money. Although maybe actually like the mob. It is a quiet weapon. Yeah. Let's give him another mob. And then there. So, and this is bad. For example, at Atom RPG that you can find on the channel, which I am currently playing in the Let's Play, they have a better solution here, because it automatically springs to the amount that you need to pay for the stuff, right? So, there. Accept. And with the shovel we can dig. So, and to talk a little bit about the character creation, so I mean we do have some points, yeah, in like perception. I think for perception 7 or 8 should be the minimum that you have. Otherwise, yeah, there's an interesting thing, because later on there's a perk. If you have 5 points in every attribute, then you can get +1 in every attribute, so that's really good. But of course then you only have enough points left to put one, like if everything is on 5, then you have only 5 points remaining. And that is also maybe bad, unless you only have brains on 5 or something, yeah. But I personally feel that it's not worth it. But there's also another perk that increases all the weakest attributes by 1, right? So that could mean that you just put everything like maybe on 4 or something, yeah, and then maybe brains high enough, yeah, for the skill points or something. But of course it depends on the playstyle. Yeah, but I personally like to have a high intelligence usually. And the skill points are rather essential here. So here we go. We are going in there.
Careful around the anomalies.
And there are anomalies here. So and we can throw. We can't scan the anomaly for some reason. Or there's radiation going on. Let's throw a bolt in there. But there's nothing here, right? Oh yeah, but radiation. Okay, so... Oh, sorry. Ran into it. Scanning this one here.
Journal entry. A successful scanning attempt. You're doing all right so far. Go ahead.
Digging up this one here. Oh, there's relic dust. Rapid forefather relic extraction inevitably comes at a cost. These tiny fragments and particles of forefather relics still retain in their unusual properties. It was revealed that the dust somehow locally distorts space-time in a small area near itself, thereby slowing down time for those who are inside the cloud of these relic particles. We can also throw them at our buddies. And then I think it's better to walk around there instead of through these anomalies. Going down there. Scanning this one.
Journal entry. 2 objects scanned. And again, watch out for anomalies. Touch one and you'll be in.
We can look at it. It's a first class relic, presumed function liquid container, liquid cooler, or liquid producer. And if we use it,
Don't touch the relics with
it's just radiating us, right? So that's not good.
Will not add to your knowledge. Journal entry. All 3 objects have been successful.
Oh, and we are level 2.
Come upstairs and put it-
So, and for level 2, let's put piloting to level 30. And Yeah, I mean, we are really good with criminals, so maybe we should put tech further upward. So there we go. Like that, right? Yes. Perks we only get at every 3 levels. And that's that. Talking with the guy.
Sebastian meets you on the platform.
You've done well enough for a dumbass, of course.
He looks at his handheld.
One way or another, you did better than Mr. Paulmark. There was an employee, long before your time, who was even dumber. Or was it a she? Go now. I'll report that you passed the briefing, surprisingly.
We are staying here and give him a questioning look.
Van Alden raises his tired gaze to you.
Are you still here? Be off already. Sometimes it looks like the corporation doesn't care a jot about the dome. Science. Everything we're building here. As if all the beautiful words are hiding simple greed beneath. Maybe it's not you, but me who's the idiot here. Because I believed them. Be off now. Your instructors are waiting for you.
He steps thoughtfully aside, hands clasped behind his back.
We are encouraging him with a cry. That's right. Science! Science! And then we leave. I guess there would have been an opportunity. Ah no, he's walking in there now. But while he was standing here, to check out his stuff, right? Because if we do it right now, I'm not sure, but I think he might protest if we look at it, right? Oh no, actually, he doesn't. We can just do it. Reading the leaflet about anomalies. And there's this relic storage. Okay, nothing in there. The TV set. Container. Oh, there is something. An unidentified relic. We're just looking and licking at it. And we can... Ah yeah, like this. We can scan it. And we see it is a resistance relic. Yeah, well, let's put it here. There you go. And we are collecting forefather technology points, and also by scanning stuff, and also other things, other Capcom points. So what is this? Some messages displayed on the screen. Let's read it if we can. Dear program operators, kindly familiarize yourself with the August 1976 report. Number of active program participants among employees 1,217, of which 156 are new. Issued 7,404 CRONUS points, 18,924 forefather points. Drug issued for a total amount of 317,773 credits or qubits or whatever. Comparative analysis of median data over the past 6 months indicates that the number of program participants continues to grow at a high rate. Among the main reasons are the effective explanatory work carried out by the project's operators, as well as the explosive growth in the number of discovered and mined relics at the O10, Ankara and C12 Nashville sites. Attention, this message is sent automatically and you do not need to reply to it. Move away. Yeah, so there are different stations inside the dome from where the people are trying to figure out what's going on, what's going on with these artifacts, right? George Zarins, the White Wing employee, is whispering something, his eyes lifted to the ceiling. He doesn't even notice us. His coat is covered with multicolored stains and paint splotches. Even his badge reading George Zarins is blotted with something pink.
Good day to you.
The professor jerks his head up and squints nearsightedly. Yes, are you looking for a scientific curator? You found him. I can exchange your scientific data for incentive rewards. Yeah. Search under the desk for the scientific curator. We failed to find him and move away with a shrug.
Bye-bye. Hello again.
We are shouting Disco Frisco, and we are starting to dance. Zarin sighs, either in disapproval or sympathy. I get it, I get it. You're a member of the Yellow Badge program, that's alright with me. It's a very useful program. But our program is even better. Scan everything you can, come see the supervisor and get whatever medicine you need. The more you scan, the more points you get, both CRONUS and Forefather points. Would you like to exchange points for something useful right now? Yeah. We are nodding. We want to exchange those points, whatever that means. He takes a perfectly clean Keros in a leather case out of his pocket. Which points do we deduct? He asks while clicking buttons. We are assuming a look of importance. We want to exchange CRONUS points for medicine, right? So now, and that's the thing, we can exchange it with different people for different stuff. Yeah. We are pulling a sour face. We don't feel like exchanging points right now. What does he barter, by the way? He's got a wasp, mercury, and then some other drugs and stuff. Right, yeah. Red 4, Arad 3. Okay, now tug at the hem of his coat and move away.
Nice.
So, alright. And then, oh, there are reagents here. What is that? A disinfectant, okay. That's good. So, that's good. That's a turret in here. And then we can actually look around a little bit. Are there other options? Ah yeah, there is... Ah yeah. Yeah, let's go here. Oh, we can also look through this trash bin here. Wow. 1 credit. There's someone there. A psychic of sorts. A slovenly bald man with fishy eyes is sitting at a desk covered with papers. As we are passing by, he pokes our elbow with his sharp finger, making us stop.
Hiya.
Silver smiles, his teeth are yellow and ragged. Hello, my friend. My name is Mardo Randall. Spend a couple of minutes on the conversation that will change your life. I promise you that. We are jumping in place and clap our hands with happiness. I sparkle as if we just tripped over the crock o' gold. Milo licks his lips and continues. Ah, there's this guy, a prince from Nigeria. His evil uncle staged a coup and the prince is in urgent need of money to overthrow him. But he'd never fail to repay a favor, of course. As soon as the prince reclaims the throne, he'll repay everyone who chipped in 100-fold. You understand? If you invest in this righteous cause, you'll be rich. I'm in charge of fundraising, so you can pass your money on to me. He presses his lips together with all his strength to keep him from laughing. Show, soda. We are giving him a soda. It is very hot in Africa, so the prince must be thirsty, right? Yeah. The old Nigerian prince scam, right? We all know that one. Yeah, let's give him the show soda. Randall hesitantly accepts the soda. Well, the prince doesn't need glucose to improve cognition. If you decide to help with money, you know where to find me. We are giving him a bow and move away after checking out what he has. Ah yeah, he's businessman. So.
See ya.
We could also beat him up, of course, as he's a crook.
I can see that something's bothering you.
Well, it's a bit of a private matter, you see.
God. Come on already.
We can't just hand Miss Norway over to the Silvers, see? She's unique among relics.
Ed, we already discussed this. The relic's effect is well known. It's nothing but semantic imitation. I wrote you about it, remember?
I know. Well, there's something else. She's rational. No, really. I've talked with her for hours.
Damn it, Ed. The relic doesn't speak. It's some kind of subliminal wave field messing with your head. It's you having both sides of the conversation with Norway. It's all inside your head. You're imagining that it's rational. That's it. We've gone through all that.
Doctor, what if it's the other way round? What if she made you believe she's not rational?
Eddie.
But you can't exclude the possibility, can you?
There we go. Interesting.
Variable wavelengths.
Oh, and look at that. A dead insect on a trailer. You can only imagine what that means, right? What we will find in the dome. Some disinfectant and another piece of cloth.
Employee, please come here. There's an urgent task for you.
Adolf Schmitz.
What do you want?
A tall blonde man of about 40 automatically touches the brim of his black service cap, then extends his hand for a handshake. We are spitting in our palm and shake his hand. With a dumbstruck expression, he withdraws his hand before we can touch it. Then he composes himself and says strictly, "I'm the head of the Concord Security Police, Adolf Schmitz. Please spare me the jokes and familiarity." We are picking our nose. Adolf watches us with disgust, lips pressed together in a thin line. He flicks an invisible speck of dust off his shoulder in a habitual gesture. "They were going to send you to Magellan, but some circumstances have changed. We've received an urgent order. Your help is needed at the nearest facility. Mr. Kingsley is already waiting to speak with you via video conference. He'll tell you everything for himself." The black nods at the door behind his back. We are saluting with our left hand, then with our right, and then with both hands just in case, and move away. And he does have weapon parts, yeah.
I hope to see you again soon.
Just mocking the guy a bit. Yuki?
Oh, good day.
A young woman with a very creative dye job brings her spontaneous good cheer down on us like a sledgehammer. We're saying hi. Hi. Hey, I'm Yuki. I'm the most awesome techie here. I'm also fast and strong. Watch this. She smacks the table with some kind of tool, leaving a significant dent. We are impressed. She smiles widely, twirling a lock of hair around her finger. Then she addresses us in a conspiratorial whisper. You know why they transferred me closer to the administration and science lab, even though I'm a blue and supposed to work on the mechanical floor? Suggests that it's because she's so smart. Yuki reacts with joyous surprise. Hey, that's exactly right. She frowns suddenly, but they don't let me do anything. There's an awkward pause, and we are walking away.
Have a good
one. Yeah, there's nothing we can do with her at this point. Just a bolt. When she sees us, Yuki jumps in place and waves one arm as though we are 100 yards away. We are also jumping in place and wave. Let's have a look if she is really so smart. Yeah, she's pretty smart. And deft, okay. But not very charismatic. Alright, so then we're supposed to go in here. However, I want to do something else first. Because there are other options here that I want to explore. Here. Not there. That's the thing. So like around there. I want to go here. Because we did not go there. That's behind the girl or the lady here with the cigarette withdrawal in the beginning. Oh no, we got a shovel here. Oh well. So this is like what we find is always coincidental, it appears, because with the other character, I didn't find a shovel anywhere. I had to buy it. That's electrical equipment, okay. Oh, that door is busted. Oh, and we get another a pipe wrench. Oh yeah, that's nice, okay. And 10 pieces of cloth, okay. Another toolbox there. A wrench. We can throw a wrench. tech. This here, throw a wrench. 80%. Throw a wrench and stun the target for 2 turns. It breaks your weapon. But that's actually a funny thing, actually. So we can go here. Let's go outside for a moment. Before we are actually ending this episode. There. There's a person. Danila Radimov.
Hiya.
On the edge of the unfinished platform stands a blue wearing a casually unzipped uniform jacket. He's holding a Carus in his outstretched hand and softly mumbling something into the embedded microphone. Uneven tension applied to the coating of the landing pad will lead to subsidence in the future and increasing stress on the elevator structure, which is already near its limits. The engineer notices us. End of recording. He offers his hand cordially but without a smile. Danila Radimova, saw you landing this morning. You're settling in alright? How do you like the dome? We are pointing at the spire station and say it looks like a pee-pee. The blue rubs the eyepiece on his helmet and raises his head. Yes? I really don't share your point of view. This thing's shape is anything but phallic. We are spreading our arms and exclaim, woo woo woo! The engineer chuckles. Now that I totally agree with. Yeah, he doesn't have anything except for money. Okay, cheer up little bug, and then we are moving away. So, yeah. Yeah, so the very low intelligence is really reducing us. Yeah. So there we go. And then there's actually Aya there. So we are going here. Because there's a third, or like rather number 1 of these loading bays.
Sounds like a sci-fi story. Strangest to sci-fi here.
Ah, actually no, here, it's fine. So, can talk with this guy first, Nelson Cunningham. Or rather even, yeah, we are doing it. Talk with him. What is this stuff? An impassive-looking fellow with a long grey ponytail is smoking cigarette, tapping ashes on his boots every now and then. Some noise can be heard from the headphones hanging around his neck.
What do you want?
He takes the cigarette out of his mouth. Hi, are you alright, hum? I've got a professional interest, huh? We feel excellent. Yeah, we feel excellent. No, actually, we shout doctor and show where it hurts. He laughs. Yeah, nope, I'm the guy who comes when doctors can't do nothing, get it? We are mumbling thoughtfully. The blue is watching us impassively. TC our coffin, she? He slaps the lid of the nearest box. I'm responsible for packing and shipping all the gunners and the Shyho pomp in other words. We are assuming an intelligent expression and force our lips to say, Psycho what? Never mind. We are knocking on the nearest coffin lid and cheerfully say, corpses? Cunningham smiles. Right, wanna take a look? Well, we are giving him the puppy dog eyes and wag our ass. Of course we do. Oh god. No, we are not shaking our hand and pee a little in our pants to make our refusal more convincing. Also he would not see anything. Yeah. Maybe smell it a bit, but yeah. The blue readily lets us approach the containers. Just don't open them. There are windows, slide them open and look, alright? Let's look at the first corpse. Upon a velvet pillow rests a hand wrapped in shreds of black uniform. This must be all that remained from some soldier. Second corpse, the coffin is occupied by a beautiful, coiffed, middle-aged woman wearing a silver wing uniform. Third one, a pale-skinned orange with a purple face is lying in the coffin. His neck has rope burns. Okay, let's step away from them. We are pantomiming the living dead as if we were in a stage play at a primary school. Cunningham puffs at a cigarette. You get it, yeah? If it rises up suddenly, you should behead it and pierce its heart with an ashen stake and it'll be alright. We are falling to our knees, spasm and hiss, mimicking a dying zombie. He's almost able to hide his grin. Right, there's at least a couple of them coming to life every week. We are telling him he's cool. Damn right. He smiles around a cigarette in a self-satisfied way. Let's go to an open coffin, press down on the pillow inside and tenderly say, Softy. The blue stretches his hand toward the open coffin as if inviting us to take a nap. Softy it is, yeah. Wanna lay down for a while? I can organize that. Do you want to? Yeah, we are nodding vigorously and hop in place. Of course we do. Nelson lets us approach the coffins. Okay, lie down, just don't touch the ledges. They act up sometimes. We're lying down into the coffin like the Snow White from the cartoon and ask for an apple. The blue laughs. No, I wanted to go buy me a coffee. I could bring you some. Want a coffee? No? Well, at which then I'll be back soon. Once inside the coffin, we lie still for a while, listening to the complete silence. We are imagining ourselves as an astronaut drifting in an escape capsule. The box rises, then shakes, then becomes still again, and then we feel a rapid growing heat. Looks like our escape capsule is falling right into the sun. A square of crimson light is glowing ever stronger before our eyes. It's the metal screen covering the coffin's window incandescing. We scream as loud as we can, but nobody hears us. Our earthly path has come to an end. Get inside the coffin and die. Okay, so we went to the crematorium and the guy forgot us. Fortunately, I just loaded the quick save, right? Okay. So, that's the thing. And we can actually scan these ones. For some of these CRONUS points. CRONUS technology points. And now we see this is Samir Rocha, 19 years old, Blackwing. Liquidation squad fighter, deceased. Cause of death, shock, blood loss, thermal burns, multiple shrapnel wounds, traumatic amputation, decapitation. Right? Let's go in here. There are people.
Okay, you got me, Butch.
We must be witnessing a secret rite. The three oranges freeze, fists stretched out in front of them and stare at us in confusion. Who are they? Occultists? Members of a clandestine fellowship? Under the dome is turning out just like a cartoon. Strike one of them in the face in a friendly greeting. No. We are throwing out our fist in greeting. The oranges share a hasty glance, then stupid smiles creep across their faces. One of them, his badge reads Butch Castiglione, gestures back at us with his fist, chuckling. What, really? How on earth did you end up under the dome? Another orange touches the leader on the shoulder. Listen, Butch, this could be some fun, eh? Why not invite this one for a game? Castiglione's mocking smile grows yet wider. Right, yay, funny face. Wanna play a game? Do you have 200 compounds? We are cocking our head inquiringly. Oh, what game? And by the way, what does he have? Oh, he's got a real pistol. That guy. The worker produces 3 shiny bolts from his pocket and shows them to us. It's called bolts. 2 players minimum. Everyone gets 3 bolts. The orange continues. We form a circle, then draw straws to see who goes first. After that turn, proceed clockwise. Puts his hand in his pocket again. Now comes the hocus pocus part. You can either keep all 3 bolts in your hand, or 2 or 1. Or you can screw everyone else and enter the game with no bolts at all. Butch puts his closed fist forward. Then everyone puts their hands in the center and one at a time guesses how many bolts there are in total. That would be between 0 and 12 in our case. Someone says a number before you can't repeat it. The orange opens his palm, exposing 2 bolts. When everyone's done, we all open our hands to see who was right. That person gets to chuck one of their bolts, and the first one who gets rid of all their bolts is the winner. We bet 200 CBs each not to waste time on trifles. So you dig it? We are saying, meaningfully to show that we understand. Butch gives us a friendly punch on the shoulder. Cool, yeah, so you're gonna play? I promise you'll beat everyone. Hands, fists down. Yeah, but we don't have the 200, right? So that we have to brush them away disdainfully. Games are for mentally challenged kiddles. We are a sound individual, right? Another orange touches Butch's sleeve apprehensively. Hey, maybe we should get moving before this beggar rats us out. Hell knows what's going on in that dizzy head. Yeah, the workers exchange looks and scurry out of the room, leaving us standing there with our fist raised. Well, let's go to the wash basin, right? Look in the mirror. We wink at our reflection. We are self-confident now. Ah, there's another janitor's gear. Disinfectant and soap, that's good. Let's have a look. Oh, another broken toilet that we can search through. Someone threw an empty beer bottle inside of it. Yeah. And as we are mentally challenged, we are not even washing our hands after that. After looking through the toilet. And there we go, another broken one. Oh, a piece of cloth. Okay, so and we are going. No need to wash our hands after that. And let's have a look, talk with this guy now.
Good day.
We feel excellent, we want to show it. We are dancing on the spot, waving our arms and legs. The guy laughs. What a danger you are. Well, you see, right? I'm a coffin maker here. That shit. We are mumbling we are giving him our stupidest smile. The blue is watching us impassively. Tish our coffin, she. He slaps the lid of the nearest box. I'm responsible for packing and shipping all the gonage. I'm the psychopomp, in other words. We are assuming our intelligent expression force our lips to say, psycho what? He waves us off. Never you mind. We are knocking on the nearest coffin lid and cheerfully ask corpses. Alright, wanna take a look? We are shaking our head and pee a little in our pants to make our refusal more convincing. The blue shrugs disappointed. Well, it's up to you. We are pantomiming the living dead as if we were in a stage play at primary school. Cunningham puffs at his cigarette. Yeah, you get it? Yeah. If it reaches up suddenly, you should be headed and pierce his heart with an ashen stake, and it will be alright. We are getting all pasty and us, really? He's almost able to hide his grin. Right, there's at least a couple of them coming to life every week. We're telling him he's cool. He smiles around his cigarette in a self-satisfied way. Down, right. And then we are going to the open coffin and pressing down on the pillow inside and say tenderly, softly, softly, softly. The blue stretches his hand toward the open coffin as if inviting us to take a nap. Softy it is, yeah. Wanna lay down for a while? I can organize that. Do you want to? We are shaking our head and our hands and say solemnly, dream. The blue is confused for a moment, then nods. You got that right. A true dream should remain a dream. Such a philosopher you are. We bid him goodbye and leave. Okay. So actually, like with the scientist, I actually could. He told me that he's often lying in the coffin and hiding from the superiors and taking a nap. And then we could convince him to actually lie down there, and then we could close the coffin, yeah, and also lock it, and he's getting a panic attack. I personally
Hey, you lady. Stop blinking like a dummy. I'm talking to you. Don't scrunch your face at me. Come here. I'm talking business.
And, well, I let him out, right? And I wanted to say, so in the end of this little introduction here, I'm also going to load the scientist save that I have. Just to look at the character, how that looks, yeah. So here we are. That guy. Before us is a big hairy orange wearing funny round glasses. He's dipping his fingers into a pack of fish snacks and intently picking them out one at a time. The badge on his chest reads Daryl Gilmore, loader.
Good day.
He adjusts his glasses and studies our slack-jawed face for a minute. We are the yellow badge. The white wing is quite numerous and it includes not only the luminaries of science. Many scientific programs require the participation of a specific contingent, including outright fools. CRONUS scientists with their characteristic optimism believe that the forefathers' artifacts can cure various forms of mental impotence, and they need the appropriate staff to test this hypothesis. Since 1974, the limited contingent of yellow badges includes not only white wingers, but employees of other wings as well. Interesting. Okay. I can tell you, you're not long on brains, kitten, so listen up. We are trying to look as smart as we possibly can, right? Okay, here's the thing. Do you see the hall behind my back? I've just returned from there, from shipping. I've been moving some crates. They weren't sealed for transit yet, so I checked a few of them out and looky, there are relics inside. I thought they were rubbish at first, but no. These are solid relics, category 2. Hold on. Daryl scoops a handful of orange dyed, crumbled something out of his pack and puts it in his mouth. He chews and swallows and then goes on. Anyway, I can't get to those crates. There are guards in there now, but you look like the sort who easily blends in. Would you like to sneak in like a ninja and grab something that's lying about? Don't forget about me, of course. Daryl releases us. Oh, was there a double click? Fresh out, sons of bitches. The main thing you should remember is to go quietly. Don't get caught on camera and don't let the guards see you. It's gonna be okay. Oh, I didn't want to refuse. He releases us. You should at least think about it, kitten. Yeah, we are clapping our hand and do the seal squeal, then move away. Let's talk to him again. Losing interest in you, the orange studies the ingredients list on his pack of fish snacks. We lie on the floor and roll away howling. Okay, so I'm reloading this one. I'm not sure, my mouse is on strike somehow, and sometimes it just does a double click or something when it shouldn't. So let's talk again with the guy.
Good day.
So, we are spreading our ears with our fingers like an elephant. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, you go in, grab the crates. And you need to be sneaky. So, fresh out, sons of bitches, the main thing you should remember is to go quietly. Don't get caught on camera and don't let the guards see you. It's gonna be okay. We're telling him we're in. Daryl claps us on the shoulder. Way to go, kitten. We are clapping our hands and do the seal squeal, then move away. There's a person there. So we need to do the sneaky. And by the way, how sneaky are we actually? Like, I mean, we should be super sneaky, right? We're sneak. I mean, I guess it's like about deftness. Or is there stealth or something? It's just evasion. We have a lot of evasion. Let's see, so. And we're looking at him. Dennis Catch. Detection time 4.8. He's more fortunate than anything else. So now we are outside. We're just sneaking over there. Ah, yeah, there are crates, okay. They are locked. Lock picking. We can do it without any lock picks, so let's do it. Someone's whistling. Oh, relic shards and a relic dust. Let's take everything. Oh, there's someone coming. Okay, let's hide. Attention, attention.
Horizon seems to be clear.
What have you got, Ketch?
Landing zone is clear. No idiots. Over.
Copy, Ketch. Launching the cargo pod. Call the workers.
The Black moves on, oblivious to our hiding spot behind the pile of boxes. The payload pod releases its brakes, rises slowly to the edge of the glass tube and stops directly across from us. The doors open with a hospitable hiss. Or we could go upstairs. Ah, let's try it. Let's try it out. Enter the pod and return to the spire. Because we should die, right? We go inside and grope about for the door button. We push it with a click. The doors go down and the pod is in motion once more. The closer we get to the border of the dome, the more we begin to feel a strange sensation under our skin. Slight tickling and tingling as if dozens of small bubbles were moving inside us, not being able to find an exit. The tingling abruptly develops into incapacitating pain. We drop down on our knees and our body explodes, splashing the capsule with intestines. Bam. Die while trying to leave the dome. Well, right. We knew that would happen because they said no one can leave the dome. There we go. So. Hiding there. So obviously we would hide behind the boxes. I just wanted to try that one. Locked. We could also break it open, but let's be gentle and sneaky. So these interesting relic shards and relic dust. And then this guy comes over. Dennis Catch.
Attention, all employees, clear the landing zone. Horizon seems to be clear.
What have you got, Ketch?
Landing zone is clear. No idiots. Over.
Copy, Ketch. Launching the cargo pod. Call the workers.
Okay, we're staying in Concord, of course. Maybe all this talk about the dome's impenetrable border is nothing but a scary tale to keep employees inside, but risking our life to verify this theory is not on our agenda. The workers who load the pod will be here at any moment, so we exit the cargo zone in a hurry. Okay, so there we go. Sneaking back. I really like the sunlight here and the shadow.
Wow, look what the wind blew in.
What news from the front? So now is the question. We are lying that the boxes contain dirty socks, bananas, and a cute kitty cat. The orange expression somehow conveys anger and sympathy at the same time. Kitten, you're a worse liar than Nixon. Get out of here before I screw your head on the right way. Now we are giving him stuff, right?
It was nice chat.
Move away. So the thing is, by giving him the item, like this dust that's worth 100, we can keep the one for 400. Yeah, like this one here. No, which one is it? Where is it? Show yourself. There are the relic shards. These broken relic shards or relics have lost their primary function but may still prove useful. Yeah. And the thing is, we can give it to him, and if we give him the relic shards, then we increase our reputation with the orange guys. We show him the fragments and stick our lower lip out as far as it will go. We didn't find anything good. Daryl seems to lighten up as he deposits the fragments into his pocket. You just don't get it, kitten. These fragments are pretty damn valuable. The whites pay real compounds for them. Anyway, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Move away. So, right. 5 reputation. With the orange. The oranges are pleased that we generously shared our loot with Daryl. Or otherwise we just keep the valuable thing, right? So, that's the thing here. And now we will go to a video conference. Where is it? That's... oh no, that's the wrong area. Well, we could talk with the guy. Dennis Catch.
Why are you bugging me?
Move on, don't linger. Well then. Ah, this is the registration. Okay, so, and then to 5. And that's here. And the funny thing is, just following our character here. The funny thing is, it's forbidden to go through, but we can actually do it. I just want to demonstrate. This guy sees us, huh? Well, let's actually go there, inside the room. And then we go stealth. And if we go through, so we are not supposed to. And this here is the, like what they said, right? The evidence. If we leave the door open just like that. Oh, let's try pickpocketing. Oh, she has humane handcuffs. Cops with Guns magazine. And a turnstile key. Waiting room key. Let's get the bandages. Accept. Thievery. Use this pickpocketing ability to steal money and items from the residents of the dome. The skill level determines how valuable an item is we can steal. Be careful if you get caught. Stolen items will be returned to owners unless the special timer that marks the item as stolen has expired. Stolen items cannot be sold for some time after the theft.
Damn, I can't believe it. I'm surrounded by thieves.
Oh, we just managed to get out of there. She's looking for the thief now. Uh-oh. The door's locked. Let's pick the lock. Closing the lock. Yeah. So this is like the way if you can't do the lockpicking, right? So that was the guy. You can get out of stealth now. Where was he? The guy with the broken door. He was up here. There, this here. He was here. Yeah, and then you can just go around. Through here, down the stairs. Then here. And this is the door control. Oh yeah. Darren Niles.
How can I help?
The employee whose badge reads Darren Niles Security looks at us with keen interest. Sorry, but access to storage is only allowed with special clearance. We are mimicking a cool cowboy shooting at him with an imaginary revolver. No, we are lifting his cap as a greeting. Niles reacts quite calmly and amicably. He just squints at us and very slightly smiles. We are running away with joyful
I hope
screams.
to see you again soon.
Okay, well. So where did we want to go? Yeah, there and there. So, but what happens next? This is like the next step. This is the video conference with the boss. We will see in the next and final episode of this first introduction to the game and this first peek. And after that, I will, like in the end of the next episode, I will also show you the other character that I started here, but the real Let's Play will begin after that one, right? But only after finishing some other game projects on the channel. So, but yeah, if you want to see this one here, please drop a comment. Yeah, and I would of course be very interested what you think about the game. For me, it looks pretty interesting. I mean, I'm not going to play a character like this, of course, like not for real, who only has the brains of, you know, an intelligent mouse. That's, for my personal playstyle, that's not rewarding, and I think that's probably also not so interesting to watch long term. Like for the moment, it was kind of funny in a way, but I think it gets old at some point. But yeah, please do tell what you think. But I think like the corrupt scientist, I think that's most likely way more interesting. So let's see. Alright then. So thanks for watching, and I would appreciate if you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so you never ever miss an episode again. So next time, bye bye.